everyone, I am making this video today talking all about ways to dress to appear slimmer. Now, if you are new to my channel, I am a size 12 to 14 in women's, and I say that I'm a mid to plus size cusper because I do shop in both the standard women's section and the plus size section, and I shop at both types of stores, just depending on the clothing and the brand. So today, I want to discuss some hacks and ways to trick the eye based on what you are wearing to appear slimmer. Now, a quick disclaimer, I don't think that anybody ever needs to dress to look smaller. These are just things I do to flatter my body. I am an apple shape, and there are certain ways I like to dress just to draw the eye to certain places and away from others. Now, I was inspired to start my channel when another YouTuber who I have been following for a very long time suggested that women with bodies larger than her own should not wear certain things. And I was so triggered that I thought I would start my own for women who look like me, which, lo and behold, 12 to 14 is near the average for women here in the US. So if you are like me, please consider liking, subscribing, and watching this video. So I'm going to dive right in based on what I'm wearing today, just a simple jeans and t-shirt. I found this one and I particularly like the fit of it because I can do a front tuck with it. Even though this is the area I tend to want to draw attention away from the most, I think that the fit of this t-shirt makes it completely doable. I do like that the sleeves come down a little longer, so rather than having a true short sleeve that stops at the part of my arm I am least likely to want to show off, having this longer short sleeve stop here, I find that this is much more flattering. It's not quite a 3/4 length, but it is longer than a standard short sleeve. And then the roominess of the t-shirt allows me to do the front tuck, and I've seen all kinds of tricks where you can secure it with an elastic, but this is a go-to thing I like to do. Now, my first real piece of advice on my list for ways to dress slimmer and to flatter your body is to find your best fit in jeans. For me, in my shape and my height, I am 5'3", I find that boyfriend jeans are going to be the most flattering on me. That's what these are. I love the way that the rib cage and ultra high rise and the trendy mom jeans, love the way those look on other people. They are so in right now. But I have found for me, it's not my best choice if I want to put my best self forward. So I look for things that are more mid-rise, that come just below my belly button, which is right here. And I think that they just flatter my hips much more. I'm going to show you the difference of these jeans versus one of my higher waisted pairs and what that looks like. Okay, so these are some ultra high rise mom jeans. These are the same size as my boyfriend, and I'm still doing the front tuck, but these go up several inches higher above my belly button, and you can see the difference. So rather than having this part kind of played down by a looser fitting shirt, I have the tightest part of the jeans right here, front and center. And I won't call it a problem area. I don't like that type of language when magazines refer to parts of our bodies that way because my body did carry and birth 2 children and I want to honor it. But I also want to do it justice and not draw attention right here, especially if I'm going to be socializing or taking photos. So tip number 1, find your best fit of jeans. Whatever that looks like on your body, there are several ways. Take some time in the dressing room, or doing Amazon's try before you buy is a nice way to try several different sizes and fits and styles of jeans before you commit to purchasing one. Okay, now I want to talk about skirts. Now, high-waisted jeans are not my best option, but I still will rock a high-waisted skirt because the bottom of it, I particularly like A-line silhouettes because it's flowy, so I don't have all that attention drawn like I would in tight jeans that go up high, but instead it's just flowy, and this is my best way to fake an hourglass is with an A-line skirt. So this one, it goes up particularly high, it stops just below the bust line, and rather than enhancing the most unflattering parts, it's going to just fake an hourglass here. I love the volume it adds at the bottom, and I think it's just a nice slimming option. So while I stay away from high-waisted jeans, I think an A-line skirt is one of the best ways to appear slimmer. So if you have a nicer occasion, a brunch, maybe if you go to church, something like that, an A-line is the way to go. Okay, I wanted to show a couple different options of what that long line might look like. Here is one of my favorite fall pieces. This is the boyfriend blazer. Again, this comes down just far enough to conceal the widest part of my thigh. And I just love the boxy yet straight fit it has. So I might tuck this in a little more just to be a little more sleek, and it gives the illusion that what's inside of the jacket is the size of my body. And I do like that this isn't super skin tight. So again, it just adds to the illusion that maybe a little smaller than I actually am. And here is another option of a long line. So this is probably my longest cardigan. I think it's more of a duster. It nearly goes down to my knees. I think for someone who's a little taller, it would stop right at the wide part of the thigh, but I do like that it still covers. And this is something I might wear for if I want to do just a true half tuck rather than the center. Half my blouse tucked in, half out, and then I might have half draped over my body. And you can see it creates that long shape, and it has the desired effect. Now, my next tip while I'm in this outfit is to add some height. So here is what my outfit and legs look like, just flat-footed. I have no shoes, no heels on. But adding height, you're going to see it will stretch and lean out and lengthen my legs. Now here is the same outfit, just now with some heeled boots on. You can see they have a decent heel on them. They fit in the tone, the neutral color palette of the outfit. And here you can see it just lengthens everything. I appear taller. As I said, I'm 5'3", so adding length, and it forces me to have good posture. So now everything, rather than just being flat and like this, instead I'm going to be elongated, stretched, and lengthened and leaned. And finally, I want to talk about shapewear. Now, I personally have a love-hate relationship with shapewear. You might think that it is counterproductive to a body positivity message, and you might think it's kind of cheating to be a slimming trick, but I have found since I made the switch from cheap off-brand shapewear over to Spanx, it now gives me the effect that I want. It holds in places when I'm dressing up for special events or seeing friends. It holds in where I want it to, and it just creates a sleek silhouette. I'm not currently wearing it, but when I wear things like dresses and skirts, I will throw on some of my shapewear. So for the longest time, I used to just buy the cheapy knockoffs like this one from Amazon. You can see how thick it is. It's kind of ribbed. It has this rigid metal boning. And of course it claims breathable and I don't know, all the little trigger words that you might search if you were searching for this product on Amazon. And I hated it. I would wear this to events, and halfway through the night, I would wind up going to the bathroom and taking it off and shoving it in my bag because I just couldn't breathe. If I was seated for a long time or whatever, it was just too restrictive, and it wasn't, when it's thick like this, I feel like it just adds bulk under your clothing. This might be weird to show. So I made the switch, I bit the bullet, and I paid full price for Spanx. This is one of the briefs. I also have a short suit. This is one of my other restrictive off brands that I just had, but I wear the Encore, the higher power short. This one is their level 3, so they're most compressing, and I also have their level 2 power short for when I want less of an hourglass silhouette. But I think that it is amazing stuff. There's a reason why Spanx is now $1 billion company. You can see how seamless it is, how thin it is, and it is actually breathable. There is no rigid wiring or boning in this, but it does work well. I have never tried Kim Kardashian's Skims brand. I have read that it is really restrictive, but if you have tried it, let me know in the comments below what you think. But I just now swear by Spanx. I will never go back, and I do love the effects of it. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below the tricks you try to flatter your body and what works best for you. And just to recap, my recommendations are: number 1, to find your best fit in jeans, play around, see what works on your body type the best. Number 2, try an A-line skirt. I think it is the best and simplest way to fake an hourglass when it is fitted just below the bust line and flares out and adds volume at the bottom. Number 3, to try a long line cardigan or jacket that will conceal the hip area and create just a straight line down your body. And number 4, to add some height, throwing on a heeled boot is just a quick way to look longer, leaner, and sleeker. And finally, shapewear if you want to try it. For me, it's just the quickest way to slimify everything, hold it in, and I've seen that they offer arm shapewear. I've never tried it, but if you have, let me know in the comments below what you think. I was considering trying it out for Halloween, so if it's something that works for you, I'd love to hear about it. And as always, thank you for watching. If you liked these hacks or tips, please consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!